there, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. My name's Jono, EMEA Community Manager on Monster Hunter, and I'm joined by...
Hey everybody, I'm Joe. I'm the Capcom USA Community Manager on Monster Hunter, and today we have a fun special stream, right, Jono?
We do. It's been a while. It's great to be back with
Yeah.
both of us here.
Yeah,
we
it's
were
been a
returning to
minute.
world, and yeah.
Yeah, well, we got a lot to talk about, actually. Monster Hunter's been pretty busy over the last few days
Just a
and
little
weeks or
bit,
so,
just a
right?
little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah, you know, been getting a bit wild.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Whoa! So on today's stream, we're going to be going over and recapping all of the news about Monster Hunter Wilds recently. So we've got 2 trailers to go through. We've got all the exciting news that came out of SGF. And also, Joe, what are you going to be doing in between that?
Yeah, we're going to be playing a little bit of Monster Hunter Stories. I think we'll go for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and just show off a little bit more of the game. It's launching, today's Thursday, so I guess it's launching either tonight or tomorrow, wherever you're based. So yeah, the remaster of Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter Stories 2 on PlayStation 4 is also coming out. So yeah, great time to celebrate Monster Hunter and to show off a little bit of the game.
Exactly, and it's good to see you all. It's been so long. So it's good to see fresh faces, the regular crew as well. And during the gameplay as well, and the question stuff, we are going to be doing some Monster Hunter Stories 2 DLC giveaway. So some nice cosmetic DLC for the Steam version of the game. So what I'll do is I'll alternate the kind of giveaway between Twitch chat and YouTube chat. So we'll do one, and we'll go across like that. But first things first, should we jump over to the technically the second Wilds trailer, but the first of the new ones recently.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that with everyone.
Yeah, let's get into it. And this is the trailer that debuted at the PlayStation State of Play. That was about 2 weeks ago now.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, having 2 trailers like kind of back to back is so awesome. It's such a rare treat. This is where everyone met Gemma and Alma, who have both been making quite some waves in the community.
Yeah, 2 exciting characters. Alma is your handler, and Gemma is your blacksmith in the game. And we're looking forward to everybody getting to meet them and get to know them a little bit more. But the excitement is already there, as we've definitely seen online.
Exactly. Now, obviously, chat. You know, we're reading chat on YouTube, and Twitch. What were your reactions to this trailer? What really stood out to you? I mean, for me, like seeing the clash, for example, was like absolutely insane. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, we got to take our first look at the new monsters, right? So Doshagumo, who we've seen already, but we didn't have a name for. So we got to see him in a pack, and then we also got to see Balahara in the second trailer, and then in this trailer, we also got to see Chotacabra.
I love Chotacabra.
Who, if you love Tetsukabra, you might see some of the lineage there, right?
Oh, absolutely. Such like a diverse range of monsters as well to show off like so quickly, which is great. And obviously Balahara was teased in this trailer as well. We did see on Reddit some very fine investigatory work from the community as well, drawing up their suspected monster.
Yeah, we saw that. We're like, dang, they got us.
A lot of people loving. Oh, sorry. After you.
No, I was gonna say in this trailer we got to see a lot more of the Sacred, who is your mount that you can ride, and they can do quite a bit. I love the animations on there, just being able to like kind of pick you up off the ground if you get hit, glide in the air, and different things like that. So really versatile mount for you to use in this much bigger world that you haven't had in a Monster Hunter game at this point.
Exactly, and just seeing like when we confirmed the double weapons and switching weapons, like on the fly, like that was such a peak moment. Obviously this bit's where the music drops in the trailer as well, and you see the Great Sword Hunter just going ham.
yeah, you get to see a little bit more of the new focus mode, which is going to enable you to use a lot of cool new abilities. So really excited about that. Yeah, as a Great Sword main, I was like, yes, this is the weapon to use for this trailer.
Oh yeah, like Akamizu in chats just said the same. Have the Great Sword having an attack where you run the sword down the length of the monster was a highlight for them.
Oh yeah.
And then here's that clash. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, and I saw some speculation like, is that like a scripted thing or like a cinematic? And like, no, that's a mechanic as part of the game with focus mode. So that's gonna be really cool for people to use just in any random hunt. It's just something that happens every day.
Exactly. That is super super awesome. Yeah, and I remember we were going for all of the sentiment on social media, on Reddit, on YouTube, and it was just absolutely fantastic seeing everyone's reactions. And then to be told that more news was coming basically a week later, SGF, it was like the cherry on the cake.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't streamed in a while, right? So, we had every intention of doing more frequent Return to World streams in the over the last month or so, but we've been busy with these trailers, getting everything prepped and all the announcements ready. So, yeah, that's what's been keeping us busy. So, apologies to anybody who's been looking for the return of the stream, but we're happy to say that we are back and we're kind of past these two trailers and. Yeah, it's been a ride just getting those two out and getting all that news out.
Exactly. And just to confirm, because I've seen quite a few questions in chat, we were probably going to talk about this on the second half, but you've waited long enough. Yes, cross-platform play is confirmed for Monster Hunter Wilds. It was confirmed on stage by Ryozo-san with Jeff Keighley up on stage at SGF. So what a huge thing, hey Joe.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I have to say that's probably the #1 request that we've had. Before Monster Hunter Wilds was even announced, right? Everyone says, please have crossplay in the next Monster Hunter game. And, we see all those comments, we hear them. We've been, talking to the team and letting them know that this is something that people really want. So, it is an undertaking to implement this stuff. So, yeah, the team is really excited to finally have this. And, whether you're on Xbox, you're on PlayStation or PC, you'll be able to play together. So we're really, really excited about it.
Yeah, it's like great seeing chat celebrating that as well. And as you said, the team would really care about what the community think and what the community want. And once again, you said, this is like one of the #1 requests, and it's so awesome to see it kind of come together. Yeah, I can't wait,
Yeah, it was a fun moment for us too to be able to announce that. We were just like, oh, we know this information's coming, and we've been holding on to it for so long, and we're like, yeah, we're really excited to just drop that on the community. So it was, yeah, super super cool moment.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely, when the time comes next year, when we're doing our streams, it's like anyone just jump in.
yeah, we love it. Yeah, now I'm super excited to stream this game when it comes out next year, but. Yeah, just so much revealed in the trailer. I mean, if you're a Monster Hunter fan, there's tons to pick through, and people have been just like kind of extracting all the details. What would you say was kind of your favorite thing from that initial trailer?
Oh, for me, I mean, the new monster designs are awesome, but I think people really digging into like from the original trailer in December, where people were picking apart Sacred and like, oh, is that a weapon holster? Is what's they carrying? Is that part of a tent on the monster and things? And then just seeing those kind of theories being proven or kind of like maybe not quite on the nose, and seeing the community's response to that. But for me, yeah, the weapon moves, seeing focus mode, seeing how Sacred is involved during combat and how you can utilize them both offensively and defensively, like, yeah. And then obviously seeing all you greatsword mains going, yeah, I'm just going to carry like 2 greatswords. Like,
yeah, that was, let's talk about the 2 weapon stuff, right? So, being able to just hop on the back of your Sacred and switch over to another weapon. And something that we did confirm was that it doesn't necessarily have to be a ranged weapon, right? You see in the trailer that they're switching to a heavy bowgun. I think it's a heavy bowgun. But you can take 2 greatswords if you want. You can take any 2 melee weapons. So yeah, it's really up to you. It, like kind of tailored to your playstyle. You're not really locked into one playstyle there.
Exactly, and for those asking about new weapons, so actually in one of the interviews that went out at SGF, the team confirmed that there are no new weapons. However, all of your weapons, all 14 existing weapons, have new moves. They also have focus mode, which is a whole new way to play around your favorite weapons. And in particular, there are 3 weapons, Joe, that the team mentioned have been given particular attention.
Yeah, Hunting Horn was one of them. And Jono, I know you have really dabbled with that weapon over the last year or so. So
yeah,
tell me how you're feeling about those changes.
I'm excited. So I never played Hunting Horn in World, so I was quite intimidated by it. It seemed really complex. I'm a Sword and Shield main. And then in Rise and Sunbreak, I heard about the changes, so I picked it up and I really, really, really enjoyed Hunting Horn. So I'm really excited to see what the team have done, because I think the word that they used was the Hunting Horn, the light bowgun, and heavy bowgun are crunchier. which sounds really exciting.
Yeah, and I think what's great about the changes to bowgun is that even though we haven't talked about the changes, they're getting like extra special attention this time because I think there's probably going to be more people using them maybe than ever before in the series, right? Just because you can carry 2 weapons, you can use it on the back of a sacred, so yeah, it should be pretty interesting to see how kind of like that dynamic shapes out when the game comes out.
Exactly, I can already imagine like all the videos of like hunters riding their sacrets with like bow guns and then jumping off with melee weapons and things.
Yeah.
It's very,
or you can
very
just
exciting.
Yeah, or you can just continue to carry, your greatsword, your gun lance, or whatever, and do your thing. Some people might not care about the having the ability to attack, or to shoot while you're on the back of a sacred. They might just want to get up and close. So those things will remain, I'm sure.
Exactly, as you said, it is optional. Like it's a lot like the Switch scroll swap system in Sunbreak.
Yeah.
It's a really cool system you can choose to use. But if you like to be like, no, this is my weapon. I know what I like. I'm gonna stick with this. You can. So it's power to the hunter.
Yeah. So what's it gonna be for you, Jono? You think 2 sword and shields?
You know what? I saw someone on Reddit saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna bring a paralysis sword and shield, and then switch to like raw element." And I was like, you know what? That's pretty clutch. Like being able to pull out a paralysis when you want without kind of having to fully commit to it to your build. So I'm thinking some sort of status shenanigans. What about you?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. But I think for now it's probably going to be 2 great swords. But like, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna change it up. Yeah, maybe I don't want to sharpen. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I guess like greatsword is not really like an elemental weapon, right? It's kind of like a one solution fits all. So
yeah,
I'll have to figure that out.
Maybe it's metal.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best choice. So.
That is great. It's great seeing everyone's combination ideas in both sets of chat right now as well. That is super cool. And yeah, just seeing this trailer up on stage as well, and obviously like the trailer here shows off a bit of the the environmental impact that you see more in trailer 2. Like we have I guess I'm calling it the sand whirlpool there, bringing in some of the smaller doshiguma. But obviously we find out in trailer 2 that the hunter is not immune to the effects of the environment and sand, right?
Yeah. I think like one of the lines that we were thinking with this first trailer is that no 2 hunts will ever be the same, right? So you've got all these dynamic weather effects, and that's not just for show, right? Like anything can happen in this world. Yeah, like there's that sand whirlpool, there's thunder that's going around, and that's affecting like all the ecology and the monsters and the behavior. Some monsters only come out during certain weather effects. So it's going to be like really crazy and really interesting. We really want the hunts to feel super dynamic, and yeah, we can't wait for people to get their hands on it because we know there's going to be tons of cool clips and things just like coming out from the immersion gameplay and things like that. So it's going to be really fun.
No, absolutely. I've already seen in chat someone saying they're going to be the one hunter band hunting horn user, just bringing loads of different tunes with them.
Yeah. One other thing we confirmed in this trailer is that both the hunter and Palico will be voiced this time around. So
yes.
Yeah, that's going to be like a little bit different from the story, right?
Yeah, so there's a huge renewed focus on this immersive story where you as the hunter are kind of leading the way on your expedition that you've been sent on by the guild. And having your hunter voiced and your Palico voiced, I think will really help add to that immersion, and you will feel like you're really part of the story rather than just going along with the story. So I'm really keen to see what the team have cooked up around that and how that plays out. And for those wondering about the Palico, Joe, there's a little bit more that we found out more recently about the Palico voice.
Yeah, so the Palico voice, it's implemented in game to really kind of help you out with different callouts. There's so much happening in the world. It's like really, it can get really chaotic. But if you really prefer the old style where you can have the cat meows, that is definitely there for you as well. So yeah, the old school hunters who want to go that way, yeah, don't worry about it. That's going to be implemented in the game.
Exactly. So yeah, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. I'm personally excited to hear what my Palico has to say about my hunting skills.
Yeah, it's like, Jono, what are you doing?
I'm carted. What does it look like?
Yeah, I'm excited for the, I think story has never necessarily been like a huge emphasis in Monster Hunter. I think it's going to continue to be a game that is really focused on the hunting experience and the gameplay, but the team has really put a lot of effort into creating a story that you will want to see from start to finish. There's going to be a lot of intrigue and characters that you want to meet, and that it's going to feel surprising and unpredictable. So I think the emphasis on the story is really there. Is really trying to not only for experienced players to bring you along a really compelling story, but for newcomers who come to the game and want to just experience that story from start to finish. And I think for us, the way we see it is that if we're trying to bring more people into the experience of Monster Hunter, but also get more people to kind of like that core experience, which happens really at the end game and like the mid game, right, where you get to experience like all of those cool, intense hunts and like kind of the loop of getting better and better at the game. So that's what we're excited about, right? I think that's a really great entryway to get there.
Absolutely, yeah. Many people kind of say that the story's kind of like the tutorial, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then once you get through that, it's like, okay, the gloves come off. It's like now is the time for you to really get hunting. But with this as well, as you said, the story is a central part of the game, and what a ride that you want to see from start to finish. And on that note, actually, we've had a few questions. How big are the locales? Like roughly, we've seen some discussion in the interviews, but people are like, how much area am I going to be running around in? What kind of guesstimation are we looking at, Joe?
Yeah, so we've said at least twice the size of the locales in previous games. So, and again, we've only shown the Windward Plains so far, so that's the first locale in the game. But I've seen a lot of people asking, is there more than just a desert in this game? Is it all desert? So what have we said about that, Jono?
Yeah, so we've said there is a wide, diverse range of locales. Obviously, Monster Hunter is known for that. So obviously, we're not saying anything about what they are yet or anything like that. But they will have unique environments and changing environments, obviously, like what we've shown so far. But yes, watch this space. Plenty of time. So sit back and enjoy the ride. But yeah, you'll have a nice, diverse range of environments to enjoy.
Yeah. It's been fun. I mean, I think, we've come out with these two trailers back to back, and there's been a lot of excitement, and everyone's just like, I want more. I want to know more about this game. I want to see more. Like, can you guys like tell us about other environments, and like, let's see the different weapons, and I want to see Charge Blade. I want to see Gun Lance. This is step 1 and 2 of a long journey. This game's coming out next year, so yeah, we've got lots of stuff to show. So we appreciate everybody's excitement and patience, but yeah, with that, I mean, Jono, with that, right? I think the next beat is something that you're going to be quite involved with, right?
Yeah, so in case you haven't seen, the first global playable hands-on for Monster Hunter Wilds will be at Gamescom in Germany this August. I will be there, so if you do come by, say hi, come play Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, first global hands-on playable. You can be like, I've played it, I've seen it in the flesh. And yeah, go and check it out, which is super exciting. On top of that as well, we've shared, obviously, there will be even more Wilds news in general as part of Gamescom as well. For those of you that aren't attending, you won't miss out too much. Don't you worry, you're still going to get plenty of Wilds goodness. And I'm sure it'll be Joe putting that out on the social channels while I'm in Germany. So
yeah, it's definitely going to be a busy time. Everyone's going to eat, so it's going to be...
And with Shatakawa on screen as well, so that's pretty good timing.
Yeah, but it has been really exciting, and it's a new generation of Monster Hunter, so it comes with a lot of new monsters, things that are totally brand new, mechanics that are new, and it's really a pleasure for us to help introduce that to everybody. So yeah, it's a super exciting time, super fun time for the brand, and yeah, we're just happy to be part of it.
Exactly. Now, I think this is a good time to kind of actually talk about something and show something that's actually launching tomorrow with Monster Hunter Stories. So we're gonna dive into some gameplay. Joe's gonna show us some pro rider skills, and then after that, we're gonna hop back into more Wilds discussion, talking more about SGF and, of course, the second trailer that was shown there.
I don't know if I'm going to show pro rider skill, but...
So I've said it. We have to do it now.
Oh, no, the pressure. I'm scared. Sorry, I'm in the volume settings here. So yeah, this is Monster Hunter Stories. We are running this on PC today, and I'm still pretty early in the game on this save here, so we're just going to play into the second area of the game. So we've kind of gotten past the intro, and we are going to see what we can get up to here. So I'm able to ride here. And John, have you played the first Monster Hunter Stories before?
No, so I actually played through Monster Hunter Stories 2, and I really, really enjoyed it, but it will be my first time playing Monster Hunter Stories tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that, actually, because I had a wonderful time with the second game. Because at first I was like, oh, the graphics look like maybe this is for like a younger audience, but it really isn't. It's just a visual art style. Like the story's great. It can get pretty dark at times as well, but it's also really good.
Yeah.
And the combat is really deep. So you can play, like, if you're into your monster tamer games, you know the ones I mean, your turn-based monster tamers. Like, I know, right? You'll have a ton of fun with this, but you can go really deep in regards to how you raise and grow your monsters, which I really, really liked, especially because, like, Bracky is in both games, and Brachydios is my favorite monster. So...
Yeah, and Lagiacrus is in this game as well, which we saw our friend Kogath letting the entire world know that yesterday.
Yeah. So if you've been missing Lagiacrus, you should definitely pick up Stories tomorrow, because then you can reunite with your old chum. And on that note, yes, this is like it's a remaster or re-release, effectively. There's a ton of new stuff added. So obviously, graphics, performance have been upgraded. There's extra bonuses like the museum where you can look into concept art and other things. But I think most importantly, there's some special new content, isn't there, Joe?
Yeah, so there's the Elder Dragons, which were implemented into the Japanese version of the game, but actually never came over to the US or Europe. So they are in this version of the game, and that's mostly endgame content. But yeah, it's just more good stuff to add to this version of the game and really expand out the experience.
And yes, element swapping is still in the original Stories game as well. So if you want to make some truly cursed or blessed monsty combos with your elements, like what I've seen, like a fire Tigrex and things like that, that is still possible in this re-release. Yes. And
sorry. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I should start doing some giveaways. So I'm gonna look off of the screen for a bit while I pick some codes out. It's all yours, Joe.
Yeah. Other thing that is in this game is full voice acting for Japanese and English. I shouldn't say full because not every single line is voiced, but majority of the lines are voiced. So that's a great new addition.
Okay, I have my first code. So the first giveaway I'm going to put in Twitch chat, and then we'll do another one soon after that will go into YouTube chat. So you have to guess one of the characters, and I'm going to give you a clue. So the missing letter is the first letter of one of the monsters revealed in the trailer from the Sony State of Play event. So there we go. And this will get you the Enna Ancient Raiment. Obviously, it's one use. So, whoever's got the their hunter's notes to hand will probably do the best.
You said the first letter of one of the monsters
revealed
in
at the
wild
State of Play. Yeah.
Okay. Should we remind people what those monsters are? Let them figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'm sure. I mean, I've already seen the correct answer. So in regards to what that letter is. So
all right.
But there you go. There is the code. You copy, paste it into Steam. If you're if you claim it, let us know as well. So everyone's not guessing and guessing. And then I'll get one ready for YouTube chat as well. Yeah, the code only works once, a Fleaflu, so that's whoever gets it first and does it. I claimed it. Strawberry got it. Congratulations,
nice.
Strawberry.
Congrats.
And the answer was Doshiguma, so it was D. So there we go. Okay, let's do one for YouTube chat. Should we do a different cosmetic? No, we'll do the same one. We'll do the same one, and then we'll do a different one. Okay, so we're going into YouTube chat now. And it looks like you're going into a fight.
Yeah. So we just saw Avinia there, who is a character in both games, so Monster Hunter Stories and Stories 2, so some people might know her, but she also had her Barioth there, so I guess we're into this fight with this Lagombi.
Nice. Right, so this one, okay, YouTube chat, prepare yourself. This missing letter is the first letter of a very popular community loved NPC that was revealed in the State of Play trailer.
All right, so we're in the combat here, turn-based combat. We basically need to predict what we think they're going to attack with. Let's try technical. Oh, well, they hit me with snowball. Ouch!
Oh, I'll put the code in again because it double did the first one. There we go. It puts the number twice. There's only one number 9 in that one, by the way. So I don't know why I put it twice.
Winning that head-to-head. Oh, Kulu has frostbite. I think I was supposed to have a hot drink, and I did not do that. I should probably heal up. I got some items.
Oh, that's weird. It's
oh no, I have frostbite. That's gonna hurt. Oh no, yeah, that's hurt. Here we go. Okay.
You just got, I come back and you get butt slammed. I can't believe it.
Yeah. I can't believe you've done this. Get him, Kulu. Or sorry, is Yan Kutku, not Kulu.
Yeah, YouTube is duplicating the first word or letter I put in at the start of every sentence.
Oh.
Even there, so yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. Try to build up our kinship skill here. It's down.
Nicely done.
Oh, hit the critical too. Okay, so we're still level 2, so we need to get that up. We'll keep using technical.
I'm loving the animations for the turn-based combat as well. They're like
yeah,
really detailed.
Oh no, it's changing things up. It went power. I'm a fool.
Uh-oh,
okay.
that HP.
Well, see, now I don't know what it's gonna do, right? So it's kind of changed it up on me. It's kind of risky. I'll try technical again. Okay, so it paid off. Just gotta memorize that pattern. Okay, now we can do our kinship skill. Let me turn the speed down so we can see what that looks like.
And this is something every monster has, right? Their own unique one.
They got so much personality. I love these.
Yum yum, conchu. There's some wonderful humor in this.
I'm mashing, go!
Nicely done.
Man, we haven't taken it out yet, and we're down in our health right now. Okay, I guess we can try to win this head-to-head. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we got the double attack there.
Nice. So by matching up your kind of attack styles, you can get some tasty buffs.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's gonna come after me again. I should probably down a potion.
Oh, yeah, for those wondering, yeah, they're just cosmetic codes. Uh-oh, this is a big attack.
Ah! Okay, it's okay. We
so
still got 2
just
hard.
off the recovery system then. So yeah, you have 3 tries in a fight. That's shared between the hunter, well, not the hunter, sorry, the rider and the monster.
Yeah, that's what I intended to do for sure. Show off the recovery system.
That's a smooth move. You did it so naturally.
Man, we are getting worked a little bit here, but I think we can get through it.
And as Joe's shown up as well, the game does give you a nice challenge. It's not just like a breeze that you just kind of go through in a formality, but it's not like super nails hard. It's nice and rewarding, and it ramps up quite fairly.
Yeah. That made me sweat a little bit.
Oh, it's Rurikan's in YouTube chat. Easy, just seen you taking on Lagombi.
Oh, what's up, Rurikan?
The Iron Breakers have arrived.
Yeah, we had the chance to join Rurikan on his podcast, so...
I guess that might have just finished now from the premiere, so that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed past Ruri, Jono, and Joe chatting, and welcome to present.
Oh, we were in 2 places at one time.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Oh, they said they enjoyed the podcast. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, everybody.
And it's good to have Rurikan and the crew here as well.
Yeah.
YouTube chat there. And we've got Silver Psychos just joined us. We're party of 7. Welcome on Twitch. I think as well I'll do another couple of giveaways to celebrate that. So the next one is a cosmetic outfit for Enna again, and it's the feline cosmetic outfit. Now this one is going into Twitch chat first, and then I'll do another one for YouTube again. Goodness me, what shall I do this time?
Maybe something stories themed.
Yes, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Well, there's not an L in this one, so I can't do Lagombi. Ooh.
All right, we're just following Frostfang over here. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
These are just
Zamites.
Zamite, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Zamite. I'm thinking... I don't know. What do you think they're going to hit me with, Jono?
I think Zamites are speedy. They're like sharks, right? So.
Yeah. Let's go technical. Oh, they're using overpower. Okay.
Oh!
The debuff. Right, take them out one at a time. Something I do love about these games is that you can just speed up the turn-based combat to maximum 3 times speed, and this is super speedy, super quick.
Okay, Twitch, get ready. The question is the first letter, and once again, I love me my first letters. What is the first letter of the name of your special move that you do with your Monstie upon building a certain gauge? And if you're watching the Lagombi fight closely,
Paying close attention.
yeah, Twitch chat getting straight on it, and I will prepare YouTube chat now. So YouTube, this is a NF Feline cosmetic for Monster Hunter Stories 2 on Steam. There is a single-use code, so first come, first served. So now I just need to think of a question.
Oh, I have a sweep. Oh, I need kinship skill, but I do have a sweeping strike that could hit all of them.
Ooh, big meaty chops with the greatsword. Okay, YouTube, your question. This is the first letter of the name of the Monstie that Joe has been using.
Okay, let's try that sweeping strike. All right. Just gotta clean them up now.
Nicely done.
How are we doing on the codes?
We've gone through 4 so far. So that is looking good.
I'm just reading the chat. Like, damn it, I was close. All right, heading up to this little village here. Helping out Avinia, who seems to be in a bad way.
That's not good. That is far from ideal.
Yes, when we don't quite know what happened to her just yet. But I think we'll find out.
She's awake.
I just had a little internet blip on my laptop, so sorry if I can't see chat right now.
We're the ones who got you out of that.
I don't remember asking for you.
There you go, I'm back. I'm back, everyone.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm just pulling up all the chats again and getting my screen sorted.
Is that a kinship stone? So you're a
There
writer
we
too. That explains why Frostfang
Move that,
trusted
and I
you.
can see everyone again.
What now? Oh, you mean that?
I think we have Kimby in the chat from Capcom as well. Hi, Kimby.
Hey, Kimby!
He's also an innovative. I never thought I'd meet another writer. Not
Same. I had no idea there are more riders out there. Kinda paw-inspired.
well,
Hey, slow down. You're still hurt. You've got.
I'm in a hurry, all right? I'm looking.
Voice
for
acting just
something.
adds a lot of life to these scenes.
It does, it does. I love that
Knows about the right
the team have got that in there.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
And a lot of good,
Let me
like,
tell you
connective
something
tissue
hurt.
between the two games, so it feels pretty seamless, right?
Unless
Exactly, like I was actually about to say as well, like a lot of the characters you meet in stories will be in Stories 2 as well. Obviously, they're a little bit older in Stories 2, the ones that go across. So if you really have a great time with Stories, you know, the time you spend in there is rewarded when you play Stories 2.
Yeah, just kidding. We don't really give them orders. We're so
Naviru just explaining how all this stuff works.
Would you be willing to do something?
Oh yeah, the game's good at helping you get settled in, so you're ready to rock.
Challenge accept. No turning back now. We'll show you what we're made of.
Ooh, story quest updated.
Oh, a Poogie.
Poogie gang.
And you can collect. I don't know the exact number of how many Poogies there are, but they are fun to find.
Gotta collect them all.
Yeah. A lost Poogie. They
Imagine that being like, what's that in the corner? Oh, that's a Poogie? What? Thought it was a lampshade.
Yeah, nobody even noticed until now. All right.
Azura says the
heal
graphics
up a
update's
little bit.
fantastic. Because obviously, what's this? This was back in the 3DS and mobile days.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
So you
say
get to
mobile days. It's still the mobile days.
Yeah. Get to experience it and nice high resolution. I don't think this is not my house. I gotta back out.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, nice high frame rates on PC. You can go up to 120, or I think you can go unlocked as well. So, yeah, it runs crispy.
Oh, that is clean.
I love how cozy your house is. I still have our good friend Kino, who joined us for a anime watch party. I still have her save on here, so that's
that's good. Nice of you not to just be like, right, that's it, delete it.
yeah. We can take a look at maybe some outfits for Naviru. What do we want to rock with? Let's see. What do you like here, Jono?
Oh, let's have a look. Oh.
Lightning
Look, it looks like they've
Naviru.
just had a shower.
Yeah.
Like you just like blow dry them. Oh, there's the
Oh, yeah.
stories too, Naviru.
All right, let's go with that. There he is.
There we go. Nice crossover.
Yeah. And that's a save data bonus, right? So if you have Stories 2 on your system, on any platform, and you play this game, you'll get that nice bonus.
It's pretty cool. Nice little. Thank you for having the other game. Here's a little treat.
Yeah. Although the like lore implications of that,
Naviru, time traveler.
Yeah, he's breaking the timeline, crossing the streams.
Right, let's do. Should we do another giveaway? I think we should do another.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, so we've got either a new Naviru outfit. Talking of outfits, maybe we should. We've just seen the Naviru outfits. Let's give away some Naviru outfits for Stories 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
sounds good.
we're giving away another Steam key for this is for a Naviru outfit in Monster Hunter Stories 2 on Steam. Once again, it's a single-use key, so first rider, first served. Now I need to think of a question.
You get your little rider abilities there. I had to switch over to my Velocidrome, who can do that little leap. I might switch back though. Let's.
Oh, you're switching on the go is pretty snazzy.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see. I know there's a faster way to do it, and I'm actually blanking on. I'm blanking on that right now. Mountain herbs.
Okay.
Okay, this one's a bit different. Different question.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Oh, Zamtrios.
Yeah, I'm in danger.
I love Zamtrios. One of my favorite.
Okay.
monsters.
Well, it's a big thing. So, okay, I guessed wrong.
Okay, so this one's first for Trisha. So the missing character is the first letter of what you go on when you choose a hunt in a Monster Hunter game. You're going on a...
One more time. So you said first letter of what
When-
you choose on a hunt?
Yeah, when you pick a hunt in the Gathering Hub or off of a certain board, this is what you are going on and what you
Ah,
complete
okay.
at the end of a hunt. Oh, there's some answers in already.
Oh. Yeah,
Onyx
so
provided some advice for Zamtrios as well.
yeah, Zamtrios is switching things up, so it's alternating a little bit. So it's doing some power, doing some technical. It just did power, so it might do technical again. So, or no, sorry, it just did technical, and it might do power again. So I'm gonna go with speed. Oh, now it's using its special move, Frost Breath. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now it's going back. Hmm.
Okay.
Do I stick with speed?
I've got.
Yeah, I gotta memorize
it.
the patterns, huh?
You gotta go fast.
Yeah.
YouTube saying Zamtrios looks awesome. So, question for YouTube: the missing character is the first
I
letter.
guess wrong.
Is the first letter to the Monster Hunter World expansion.
All right, let's heal up a little bit here.
Yeah. If in doubt, get your healing out. Zeros got
Oh,
honey power.
I think he's actually gonna heal on his own.
Better safe than sorry, though.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
I love how like it really shows off the monster's personalities and traits in stories.
Yeah.
There's some like great flourishes.
Ooh. All right, let's go. He's gonna go technical. Ah, I should have stuck with power.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. I need more power.
But it's great. You've shown us like, was it 3 different monsters you've got in your early game squad as well?
Ooh, I'm in danger, but let's ride.
Yeah,
let's ride.
stuck in.
There we go. I guessed right. Little butt blam there. Okay. Well, if it just did technical, right? Yeah, I'm like now blanking on what I just did.
I was looking at chat. I was looking at chat.
Okay. Let's cash out on the kinship skill. I'm a little worried. So, let's do the level 2. Oh, I had fast animations on there, so that was quick.
Next time.
Okay, we are in a little of a tricky situation here. So I'm gonna heal up. Frost breath. Oh, butt slam.
As Euros fights back.
Yeah. All right. Heal you up there. Okay, we're back in there.
The illusory presence says they can't wait to play Stories 1 later tonight.
Yeah. Glad you're excited. Get that double attack. Woo. There's another button prompt.
Nicely done. This will be good practice for the arm wrestling when we go
Yeah.
back to World and Iceborne streams.
Okay, I'm trying to remember now. Where are we at? Let's guess technical. Okay, we won. Yeah.
Yay! Good job. Oh, you
There we
knocked
go.
it over.
Let's get him one more time. Get him one more time.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, good job.
You know, I don't know if I'm
A-rank.
just I don't know if I'm just a little under-leveled, but yeah, it's making me sweat a little bit.
You're getting a lot of XP, so
Yeah.
but as you can see as well, what's great is the Monsty team you have with you all get XP from fights. You don't have to cycle through them and things like that to ensure that they also grow and progress. So that's
Yeah, I
really
love
handy
that.
as well.
Yeah. All right, we got the herbs, and we can go help out Avinia.
Nice.
Oh, there's a Pookie.
Oh, good spot. Just chilling, literally.
Yeah, look at that like little outfit, the little stripes.
That's pretty cool, actually. That could be
Yeah.
the look of summer. I won't lie. Yeah, this is the first Monster Hunter Stories.
Oh, there's some treasure here. Gotta get that.
wonder why they'd give you that.
Yeah. It's not like there's something coming up that I might need it for.
And yeah, once we've played a bit of stories, we will be talking more about the recent Wilds news. So for all your Wilds questions, we're not ignoring them. Keep them in your hand and ready for the next part of the stream where we'll be talking about Wilds a bit more again.
Yeah, we'll wrap things up with another look at that trailer, and we can talk about some of the coverage coming out of Summer Game Fest, which was really great.
Nice. Should we switch over to the trailer? Are you ready?
Let's play a little bit more. Let's
Okay.
see if we can get a little further here.
There's some quick loading times as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This mountain
Very
seems
speedy.
friendly.
Yeah, we'll be like reading questions and answering questions that we can in the next segment of the stream. Because obviously we won't be sharing anything new that hasn't already been revealed, but we'll be talking about what has been revealed in case you haven't missed it, answering your questions if they are questions about what has been revealed at SGF and before then. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to answer as many of your questions as possible.
Yeah.
I should have been taking the time to get to know him from this.
I know there's been a lot of information that's kind of like scattered across different previews and things like that, and interviews. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about out there.
All this, we'll cook some for you too, Avinia. You need to.
I'm not really hungry.
Yeah.
Oh?
Whoa!
Mysterious
You didn't scare the
barbarian.
whiskers off me.
No.
Look at this guy.
Oh, he's got hot spring dumplings. I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm hungry. Can I have some,
I
please?
guess we're the ones who barged in then.
This guy was just living here, and we just squatted.
Walked into his house.
Yeah.
If you answer correctly,
Huh? A riddle?
A riddle.
now my ears are pointing.
Wait, are you?
That's right. The answer is me. Now I am but a humble old man.
We're sorry for intruding. We'd be willing to pay to.
At least Avinia has some, manners there. Feels guilty.
Exactly.
Hey,
Why only up? Fine. We'll do it. We'll bring you hot spring dumplings.
Hot spring dumplings.
there's a nasty. Now if it keeps on rampaging, soon
That's our cue, buddy. Stopping rampage.
pick up some steamed moss while you're there.
So, it's the perfect opportunity.
The puns.
Relax for the dark.
They're wonderful.
They're very frequent, which I love. I love that about this game, and Monster Hunter in general has always loved its wordplay.
Definitely. How do you know what attack to choose when fighting? That's a good question, Joe. What's your kind of experience around that?
I usually try to do it based off like how the monster looks when I still don't know the pattern yet. So it's like, what do you know about it, right? It's like, do you think it's going to, if it's like a big beefy monster, is it going to hit like pretty hard? If it's like a little bit speedier, it might go for speed attack. So I try to guess from there, and then from there you just kind of like learn the pattern and try to memorize it. But yeah, how about you?
Yeah, it's the same. You kind of look at the monster and weigh it up. But then a lot of it is trial and error, and then it's you learning the monster once you've fought it once, and then kind of overcoming it that way.
Let's get down to business,
Oh,
Like
we got
this-
another one here.
Like this
Full drone.
monster, I would think strength followed by speed, possibly.
Yeah.
Because they like to charge. So they'd be the two that I would immediately lean towards.
Okay. The delinquent boar.
Oh. There's speed.
All right, yeah. So that was a good guess, I think. It's a big, beefy monster. So, but now it's changing it up. So
It does have a technical. I would not have expected
Yeah.
technical because I always see this monster as like a bit brutish. It just runs in and snaps you over at the most inopportune times. But that's maybe
thing
why
is-
it's technical. It knows when
Yeah.
to knock you over.
the thing is, after you guess wrong, then you kind of get in your own head, and you're like, well, what's it gonna do now? It's kind of like rock paper scissors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's going back to power. So, I'm gonna go for speed attack. So we saw it's alternating. So if it does technical again, maybe I should switch. I think Ian Kutku is technical,
Hey.
so there we go.
So it's nice and easy to switch your monsties out in combat as well.
Yeah. Very quick. Okay, well. Oh, okay. I guessed wrong. Oh!
Oh, that was a big hit. So what's the difference between a rider and a hunter? So that's a good question. So obviously a hunter is an individual that physically goes and hunts monsters. They are a member of the guild and they're sent out to deal with problematic monsters and to help support the ecosystem. Riders, on the other hand, don't hunt monsters. Riders hatch and raise monsters, which they then call monsties. And they kind of, they have a companionship with them. So yeah, hunters hunt monsters, riders hatch and effectively tame and raise them as a companion and fight alongside monsters. And that's kind of the core difference. And actually that relationship between hunters and riders and the conflicts that can arise between their different worldviews is actually present in both Stories 1 and Stories 2. And it's actually really interesting parts of the stories.
It's going technical again. Oh, lost a heart there.
Uh-oh.
Make sure I win this.
That 1 HP on Yankutku, just like hanging in there doing.
I know. Okay, let's go for speed. There we go. Bail me out a little bit.
Yeah, there's more than one weapon. There are a collection of weapons you can choose between in Stories 1 and 2. Obviously, Joe is a great sword enjoyer and main.
Yep.
So naturally, he gravitated towards the classic choice.
It's going technical.
I know in Stories 2, I just stuck with sword and shield.
Yeah. Of course you did. Okay. Let's go back to. Well, it does have a technical attack, right? I'm gonna I'm level 3, so let's cash out on the kinship skill.
Let's do it.
Let's see that animation again.
This is so cheeky, this one. I love it.
Snatch him up.
No.
All right.
Nice, the finish and hit as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, as your monsters level up and you use things like the right challenge, you do unlock more moves that have more animations and things like that. Obviously, the kinship moves are like the flashiest ones you have, but you do get, like breath attacks and elemental attacks that you'll see happen as well.
It's just...
You're a fellow rider, ain't ya? Shake a paw.
All right. The camaraderie among riders.
It's real.
What do you think, Jono? So we were hoping to get up to a familiar monster friend, but it might take a little bit longer to get there. So we could either cut it off here or try to get as far as we can there.
Should we head on to Wilds, because we can be like, should we reveal what the monster is so folks know that they can encounter this majestic specimen in the game?
Yeah. So the monster that knocked Ivinia out was our good friend Kezu, who you can beat in a fight, and you can also get your own Kezu as your monstie, and you can also get a red Kezu as well. So if you've been missing red Kezu, this is the place to be to ride a Kezu, to be teammates with a Kezu. Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
If you need your Kezu fix, if you don't want to just fight Kezu, you want to befriend a Kezu. Two different Kezu, then Stories has got you sorted.
Yes, absolutely. All right, yeah, with that, let's go ahead and switch it back to Wilds. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching some gameplay of Monster Hunter Stories. We do hope that you guys check out the game. It's coming out, if you're in the US, it's out tonight at 9 p.m. PST. And it'll be, out physically. I believe there's a double pack on Nintendo Switch in the US, and then on PS4 it's also a double pack in Europe, right, Jono?
Yep. You can get the double pack physically in Europe. So do check out your retailers. And also, obviously, for those based in Europe, yeah, that is 5 a.m. BST / 6 a.m. CEST for the Steam release. And I believe it's rolling midnight on other platforms in your
Yeah.
region. So do check that out. Obviously, you can still pre-order for some cool little Navaru outfits. I think Rathian and Rathalos, right? So yeah, absolutely check that out. It's a ton of fun, and hopefully you enjoy it as you wait for more Wilds news.
Yeah, I love these games. They're so fun. Tons of personality. Great. I would say pretty challenging turn-based combat system. So, this is it's definitely not like a walk in the park like kids game, right? Like I think
Hmm.
obviously like the game is for everybody, but it will challenge even people who are seasoned hunters. So, yeah, we hope everybody checks the game out and enjoys entering the world of Monster Hunter stories. Definitely a different flavor of the Monster Hunter franchise.
Massively.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's flick over to trailer 2 of Wilds that was obviously revealed on stage at SGF. And here we
Yeah,
are.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn the sound off here so I can hear. All right, there we go. All right.
So we see our hunter here, and the Balahara focus on this one, a Leviathan monster as well.
Yeah, Sand Leviathan. There's a lot of them in this trailer. Like you
There,
see
they
tons of them.
yeah, they don't want to do one-on-one.
No, no. Something I like about this trailer is it shows off a little bit of like a kind of a an introductory cinematic set piece where you're kind of like riding and really doing like some heroic stuff on the back of your sacred. So like we mentioned, there's a little bit more of a story focus, but it also means like we want to make some really compelling story sequences in the game that aren't just just a standard hunt where it's the same as any other quest that might be in the game. These are really cool handcrafted moments that really draw you into the game and draw you into the story. So, and also introduce you to monsters like Belahara.
Exactly. And it's great, like, in these situations like here where your hunter's talking, you're taking control of the situation, you're showing your experience as a hunter, and it's great to see that kind of personified via that. And as we said earlier, yep, the environmental traps are for you as well, so watch your step.
Yeah, I love that. I think there's a lot of questions about the voice hunter, but I think it really helps enable your hunter in this game to be more of a leader and somebody who is a little bit more heroic and is more of like an expert rather than your new fledgling hunter and the other players or the other NPCs are kind of guiding the story for you, right?
Exactly, and obviously there we saw a little first look at what the community are calling Thor Magala, which made us laugh going through all of the community comments on Reddit, Twitter, and
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah, we love it.
kudos on that one. That's a funny one.
Yeah, super cool monster. The sound effects are, I'll use the word again, but it's really crunchy,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think we posted a clip where you can kind of like hear that without some of the music in the background, and yeah, it sounds.
Yeah, folks like, wow, they gave a monster a railgun.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's the railgun monster. Yeah, and they're trying to like speculate on like how the horns work and everything, like kind of like a railgun. We're like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we've loved seeing that as well. But yeah, also like you got a good view of how like the monsters can interact with each other as you see Balahara constricting and fighting Doshiguma, which is really interesting. So these kind of engagements between the monsters are visceral and organic. They don't kind of stand off. They're like getting stuck in and absolutely beating on each other.
Yeah. It's not it's not a scripted set piece or like something that is designed to like happen in a certain like mission or scenario. That is something that can happen out in the world because all the monsters are, it's like eat or be eaten, right? Like everybody is defending their territory, fighting for themselves. So the herds are attacking each other. That stuff is really cool. So it's going to be interesting to see how those different mechanics all play together, especially with like the weather effects and everything. It's just there's so much. It's so good.
There really is. And obviously as well, with this trailer as well, the music, we got to hear a little bit more about the track that was in the State of Play trailer. and my goodness, I could just keep listening to that on
I
repeat.
know. I think we've been in like meetings where we're just like humming that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, the hunter is
So many cool details in the trailer. Obviously, like the seamless transition between cutscenes and gameplay, which you saw a little bit in of Monster Hunter World, but really taking it to the next level, and also like kind of as like a core, I would say like ethos for this game, right? Of like really keeping you as immersed as possible. So we have like seamless environments and stuff, right, Jono?
Yep. Like, when you are in the village, you've set your gear up and everything, you just walk out into the locale. Like, you don't have to like all ready up and you're like, is everyone ready up? Come on. You just go and
Yeah.
you go back in again. And, when it comes to hunting, once say you've hunted a Doshiguma, you don't get sent back to base. You don't get sent back to the village. You just keep going. It's your choice. You're out there in the wilds, in the Forbidden Lands. You can do what you want. You have that freedom. That seamless gameplay um, is amazing. Just knowing you can be like, right, I'm gonna head out. Right, you finish up with your gear at Jammer. I'm gonna go look for a monster for us. And with that, Joe, that also impacts how quests behave from what we'd be used to, right?
Yeah, so you can, be out in the world exploring, and maybe you open up your map and you set a monster on the map that you want to go hunt. And as soon as you attack that monster, that quest just starts. The quest is created and it says quest is starting. You might have seen that in the first trailer too, where there's some dialogue that talks about the quest starting. And yeah, that's just something that happens in the world. So it's not every quest is just generated by a quest board anymore. You're able to kind of just do that really organically. So really keeps you in the world, constantly hunting. You can kind of like choose your own pace of how you want to kind of like go about the different flow. So I love that addition. I think it's going to, as somebody who really enjoyed hunting in the Guiding Lands for just hours, right? This is kind of like the evolution of that, really taking it to the next level.
Exactly, and alongside that, the team have added camps. You can set up camps around the locale, and you need to choose carefully where you decide to set up your camp, though, because it can be destroyed by monsters. So there is this risk-reward element of where you want to kind of have your little place to go and recover and eat some food, because obviously I've mentioned you can eat food not just in the village. What's that?
Yeah, you can cook out in the world. So, ingredients that you've collected, you'll be able to use to cook at your little campsite. You take out like a little, little like cooking. I don't even know what we call it, like a
Little
stove, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. And we haven't had a chance to show that animation quite yet, but trust us when we say they cooked.
Oh yes. And yeah, I love that flexibility where if you want to hunt in a particular area because there's certain monsters you want, or it's your favorite area, or there's certain environmental bits or hazards that you want to kind of play around, you can set up camp in the vicinity at one of the fixed locations. And there's a range of fixed locations that you can choose. And you can just choose to hunt around there. And once again, we use the word seamlessly, but that's really what it is. You can be like, I'm going to hunt here for the next hour. And, I don't have to keep going back to loading screens or anything because there aren't any. And you can just hunt away with your buddies, decide in which monster you want to make a quest, dynamically, going through the changes in the environment and things and how that impacts your hunt and the creatures, not just the large monsters, but also like the endemic life as well and how they behave. You're going to feel so immersed in this world. And obviously, it's easy for me to say that, we work for Capcom, right? We're the community managers, but as you can see, what's been shown and what the team have been sharing in a lot of the press and influencer coverage that you're seeing coming out of SGF, this is living, breathing environment for you to explore and be part of.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've said a few times that we call this the next generation of Monster Hunter, right? So it's not, just taking the same hunting experience from World and Rise and just, making it nicer with new graphics, right? This is really trying to step up every aspect of the game. So the immersion, all the dynamic elements in the game. So there's going to be things that feel really new and fresh and really just kind of like, changed how you view the hunt completely. So it's really exciting, and it's really going to feel like a new generation of Monster Hunter and a new style of hunting. for players who have been with the franchise for a long time, and for people who are coming to it for the first time. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of new stuff to experience in this game.
Exactly. I think, yeah, as you said, whether you're an existing Monster Hunter fan or someone that's kind of going, hey, that looks pretty cool, it's never a bad time to become a Monster Hunter fan, and to check it out and join the community. Because let me tell you, they're very welcoming, and they want you to use. There's no gatekeeping. It's kind of the opposite. They want you to use their weapon. They want you to like check out their play style, because a big part of Monster Hunter is our weapons kind of define our in-game identity, right? The weapons we use. So yeah, you're going to be in for a good time.
Yeah, for sure. And I think another thing that's really exciting about this game is, if you are more of a solo player, you are going to have the ability to hunt alongside, other NPC hunters that you can have to in your game to kind of help you out with the hunt. So if you like to play offline and you like to play solo, they'll be able to help you out in more of like a group setting. So you get a little taste of that, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point because, me personally, I love multiplayer. I like playing with other hunters and jumping into different lobbies and things like that. Whereas, a lot of people actually like, and also if I've not got internet connection, like when I'm traveling, for example, like when I've been playing Sunbreak on my Switch, like I like having the feel like I'm playing with others, and it's a nice show. I can do what I want. If I can't, I don't feel as guilty because it's just me. You know, so yeah, it's great. You can come into Wilds knowing that if you're a solo gamer, you can still get the full experience, and and play how you want, and you won't be at like a disadvantage and things like that.
Yeah, for those times where you just don't want to talk to anybody else.
Don't want to be social.
You don't want to be social. You want to just disconnect and you just want to hunt for hours. That's going to be a great option there. So yeah, look forward for more details on how that system works in the future.
Exactly. And talking of systems, you've probably seen it flash up a few times on screen now, but if you have save data for Monster Hunter World and or Monster Hunter World Iceborne, you will unlock special Palico equipment linked to those titles for your Palico in Monster Hunter Wilds. So there's two separate ones. There's the World save data bonus reward and the Iceborne save data bonus reward. So yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff for you that that have played the other games. So that's really nice to see that kind of noticed and rewarded.
Yeah, nice little prizes for people out there to, if you haven't played Monster Hunter World before, now's a great time to jump in. We've had Return to World going on, which has just like surpassed any expectations that we've had. So I mean, that's been really awesome just to see people go back to the game. But yeah, whether you have tons of hours in the game or you're just coming to it the first time, you'll be able to get some bonuses in the game.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see, and it's great. Like Fear God 01 in YouTube says, this looks like it's got something for everyone, for both sides of the coin, kind of thing, solo and multiplayer, which is awesome to see. And kind of talking obviously about Return to World and things. We'll be back next week starting Iceborne. We are starting our Iceborne leg of the Return to World live stream. So watch as we run into Beatodus and and see how we go in our high rank gear.
Oh yeah, man. I think like we had more ambitions to get our gear ready for master rank, so I don't think we're quite there at this point. So it's going to be a little rough in the opening hours, but we'll figure a way out.
Yeah, the trick
we'll
is to just not get hit. Like
yeah.
That's all. We just don't get hit by the really fast moving ice fish that can go underground and stuff. It's easy. It's easy.
Skill wins.
0 damage.
Yeah. Prepare for our 0 damage speed run.
Yeah, it will be a speed run. It would definitely be quick.
Yeah, super exciting. I'm really excited to get back into Iceborne. And yeah, it's gonna be. I think we're gonna get hurt a little bit at the start, but it's all part of the fun.
It is all part of the fun, and we'll be playing on PC, and obviously, in this latter part of the stream, we'll open up the lobby, so you can come and hunt with us as well and have some fun. But I think, what do you reckon? Good time to wrap things up on our little Wilds news recap and little stories preview ahead of its launch tomorrow/today.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, congrats to everybody who was able to get some DLC codes in YouTube and Twitch chats. We hope you are excited for the launch of Monster Hunter Stories and Stories 2 on PS4 if you haven't already picked that game up. So, yeah, just a really great time to be a Monster Hunter fan between the Stories releases and all the news from Monster Hunter Wilds, and we got Gamescom coming up, which is going to be awesome. So, yeah, it's just a really, really exciting time for the team and for the franchise.
Exactly. And yeah, thank you all for your amazing support and your hype and encouragement. The team do see it. Joe and I do little reports as well where we feedback community sentiment, fan art, and cool and fun topics like that. We saw all of the baby Puke discussion and things like that, for example. So, your support, your excitement does get back to the team, and it means the world to them. So thank you all. And, as we've said as well, get ready for the next big Wilds drop at Gamescom, where obviously first global playable for the public, for everyone, will be at Gamescom, as well as more information in general for those of you that aren't attending. So please look forward to that. It's super exciting. Yeah, so I'm excited for Stories coming out tomorrow, to be honest. I think that's going to be a nice little way to spend some time.
Oh, yeah. Great way to hang out with all your favorite monsters, those that you've been waiting for to come back in various games and things like that. We read all those comments, so we know.
Exactly. And say, like, if you want more news, if you kind of join near the end, or you're hungry for more Wilds information, have a look around. Like, loads of gaming press are covering what they saw at SGF. There's a few content creators as well that are either doing recaps that are fantastic, or they were there themselves. So jump on YouTube, have a Google, look on social media, and you'll find out all the information. Obviously, in the coming weeks, we'll be kind of spotlighting some of the bits as well on the official Monster Hunter social media accounts. But yeah, Joe, it's a pretty exciting time, right?
Yeah, we feel real energized by dropping all these announcements. We've been working on this game for a long time, and the team that has been developing the game has been working on it for even longer, so much longer than we have been working on it. So it's a pleasure to represent their work and to share it with all you guys. So yeah, we're really energized, we're really excited, and we've got a really fun road ahead with the game. So it's going to be a real fun time.
Nice. And with that, then, I think we should wrap up. We should let people go read up on what we've spoken about, go chill out. But no, thank you all so much for joining us. We've been super looking forward to catching up with you, like Joe said at the start of the stream. And we'll be back next week as we return to World and we get Spiceborn and Iceborn as we start Master Rank.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
Have a great one. Good night.